Hey everyone, welcome back. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Devin and I just got done with some nice warm-up, hitting our first spot, and it's a pretty nice spot. Looks like there's a lot of stuff to do here, so we're gonna start getting some training in, looking for some lines, challenges, and then we'll get into the topic of today, which is there an ideal body type for parkour? So we found this small running pre here. It's only like 9-10 feet. You have this spooky run up. You have to start kind of on the wall or in the gravel and like stride up to the takeoff and then go. Really, it shouldn't be much of an issue, but you have a dumpster and stuff down here that you don't want to bounce and fall down onto. Although technically that's fine. Like you can jump on that. Devin, jump on it. Jump on it.
Hell no.
You're the lightest person here. It'll hold you.
Nope.
Go. What? Here. You point. I'll fucking go on. No, I lied.
I told you.
That's a lot flimsier than I thought.
Is it though? Well, hey, at least if you did fall back onto it, it's soft.
That is really flimsy, actually. I take it back. That looked like solid, but it is not. Always check your surfaces. That right foot was really toasty.
Put my foot down.
Looks like Devin is going to be the centerpiece for today's video. He's breaking all kinds of shit.
Like, yeah. I'm gonna go across the other one, but you can't really arm jump with this.
No, I'm saying free from there to here. That's the only downside. Is if I miss that brick, I slip. So like I said, the topic of, you know, different body types in the sport has come up a few times in recent conversations, a couple podcasts, a couple videos that I've seen. And I'm just curious what everyone's thoughts are. Like, is there like a specific body type that is like perfect for parkour? And I don't think there really is. Like, each person kind of has their own strengths and all that. That's the whole point of the sport. But one of the big comments that keeps coming to my mind is something that Callum said recently, is that if you're a big guy, you're like a tall guy, everything you do is gonna look small. Even if you do something big, it's still gonna look small. And it just got me thinking, I'm like, you know, some of the challenges I see guys do like look insane and massive, but is it because they're smaller guys? So that's kind of where this topic has stemmed from, and I'm curious what everyone thinks, because you look at guys like, you know, Ed Scott, Travis Berkey, all those smaller guys that their focus is really on kind of tricking and really poppy stuff, as compared to someone like Tim Champion, who I think is a bigger guy, probably taller, and just does massive power challenges. This is a good example of different body size for a different challenge. He makes this look like just a nice, natural, normal Kong. But for me, it's like a low Kong challenge. It's so hard for me to get low, and pop up, get my legs through. It's brutal. The other thing that sucks is that, like, I've never seen any of these guys in person, so I don't know exactly like how tall they are, really what their weights are. All I can just base it off of is like how I see that they're built, and kind of comparing it to other athletes. You know, Dom is, I think, just over 6 foot. Looking at Pabs in the community over there in the UK, you know, he is extremely built, and I know he recently posted a weight update, and I think he was at like 178 pounds, something like that. So he's not, I don't think he's super tall, because, you know, I'm 6'3", 200 pounds, like consistently at 200 pounds. And then the topic comes in, you know, what weight is best, especially if you're going to start adding impact to lines. Like, you ideally would want to be lighter so you can absorb the impact better. There's a lot of variables that I think can be covered. Ass. Please don't break on me. that's really it. I mean, I'm not doing like a deep analysis or anything like that. I'm just kind of curious what everyone really thinks, because there are so many different, you know, types of athletes and body types and all that and stuff. And I'm just curious, like, if certain body types cater to particular like genres of the sport better. Like smaller, more compact athletes are better at tricking. You know, bigger, taller athletes obviously maybe better at power challenges. I don't know. I'm just curious what you all think, because it's so hard to gauge, you know, the size of challenges and the difficulty of things just kind of on what your perception of the size of an athlete is, because most of the people I think are smaller than me, but the stuff they do just looks massive. So I'm curious, if I were to see those challenges in person, if like they're still big but not like as completely out of reach as I'm thinking. I don't know. It's a weird one, you know, not being able to meet so many of these guys in person. They're halfway around the world setting challenges that just look insane. It's really hard to tell. We're pretty much wrapped up here. Training has been kind of rough recently. We were really only getting out like once a week. I'm thinking I need to start doing just a little bit more, because these longer sessions where we come out, like, I lose energy so fast and just feel like I don't really have the mentality to keep going and send in some of these challenges. I don't know. A couple times we've gone out, it's been great training, and then a couple times we've gone out, it's just awful. Can't see anything, can't really commit to anything. It's just one of those struggles. If you guys do any training, you understand. So get out there, have a good week, have a good weekend, get some training in. See you in the next video.